And welcome to the stage, Mr. Dan Steenson! I was married last year and I've learned a few things since getting married. For example, chicken tikka masala actually originates from Scotland. I had a very painful situation the other day. I got caught looking at porn in my local newsagent. That bit of skin right on your belly. Anyway, isn't it strange how some things are funny, some stories are only funny when they're true, and some things, some jokes or what have you, might only be funny when they're surreal. I'll give examples, don't worry, if you look at it. Yeah. For example, true story, absolutely, totally 100% true. We were sat around as a family, having a bit of a chat, as you do, after dinner or what have you. Alcohol was involved slightly. We're having a bit of a chat, and it got into a bit of a debate about morality. And my mum, not too rarely, came out with an absolute corker. We're having a debate about morality, and my mum says, "You can't cheat death all your life." Let's just have a little bit of a think about it. But anyway, the other one would be the surreal joke, the thing that you kind of know isn't true. And that would be something like, "My friend has an orange for a head. He's full of juicy gossip." Bit surreal, bit of a chuckle there, quite funny. But if that were a true story, we'd have to be pretty cold-hearted bastards to be laughing at the poor man, wouldn't we? Just think about it. Well, it was complicated from the start. Even the early scans showed a serious abnormality with the head. We monitored the pregnancy closely and knew when it came round time for delivery it would have to be done by C-section. Upon getting the baby out, our team of surgeons realised quickly that if they were to cut the umbilical cord, the baby would suffocate, as he had no openings on his head with which to breathe. They worked quickly to create a temporary opening by peeling back some of the skin, which wasn't easy because it was like one of those cheap oranges, off in little bits, and you're left with a lot of pith behind. The situation was only exacerbated when one of the surgeons got squirted in the eye by some juice. Even when mother and baby had been successfully separated and he was breathing okay by himself, it was glaringly apparent he would never lead a normal life. Not only was he blind, deaf and dumb, but he would never have children. He was a Jaffa.